Hi, it's Eve. So, in this time of such chaos, where it feels like so many external circumstances are outside of our control, it brings up a lot of fear and also the sense of urgency, like it's time, we need all hands on deck. We need people to show up and speak out and share their gifts and turn this ship around. And it can feel hard to know what to do and to feel hopeful that change is possible. For myself, I've struggled with this, feeling of confusion or indecision keeping me stuck. Or even when I do feel clear on what to do, just feeling blocked somehow. And in my life, the root of that is partially from being raised in my Korean family. There are two ideals that I was brought up with. One is to be 착해, which means to be good, wholesome, obedient, and to 참아, which means to tolerate, to restrain yourself, to be stoic. There's nothing inherently wrong with these ideals, but if that's the only side of myself that I'm being given permission to express, then it becomes a prison. Because it's not okay to have desires that might not please other people. And it's not okay to express feelings and speak up about what is not okay. So I wrote this poem called Bear. And bear as in, again, 참아, to tolerate and suffer silently. Bear as in the amazing TV show Bear, where the main character is such a great example of what can happen when we stuff our feelings, and that it can result in a level of excellence or production that others appreciate and validate, but at what cost? Also, the animal, the bear, which features in the origin story of Korea and is also about being able to endure. And then the final meaning of bear, which is to birth, to generate. I hope this poem brings peace and some relief. Thank you for listening and being here and being you, just as you are. Bear, it's okay to not know. I don't know what I want. My self-doubt and confusion is what's been keeping me stuck. If I could just be clear on what I desire, then I could visualize and manifest, as everyone suggests. Or is this confusion actually an illusion? Something I tell myself because I'm afraid, because I feel helpless and hopeless that anything will truly change. As a child, I just wanted to be 착해, good, so that my parents would be happy and I'd feel loved. But what I really wanted was someone to pay attention to my thoughts, my feelings, my creations. Instead, I spent all my energy trying to fortify myself against the ignorance and meanness that came my way. To 참아, to tolerate, to not cry or complain, to never show weakness and just get through each day. To swallow, restrain, to hold back, to bear. This is good. Like the bear in the show, to be excellent requires denying yourself joy and pleasure. We must say, yes, chef, yes, mother, yes, lover. even if inside we're dying of loneliness and fear. As a teenager, I just wanted two things: to fall in love and to fulfill my purpose. And that felt pretty clear until I found myself uncertain in relationship after relationship. Because we're told, don't settle. You deserve the best. And trust your feelings. That's your soul speaking. But if you've never experienced secure attachment, then real love will bring up fear and resistance. And what feels really good might actually be addiction, fantasy, distraction. Why is it so hard to trust and to know something that should feel so natural, instinctual, blissful? So I believe that we each have this unique creative genius. But is this snowflake thinking? Is it actually a trap that keeps me seeking instead of enjoying my ordinary, extraordinary life? It's like I can't relax because I'm so afraid of not fulfilling my mission, living up to my potential, making the most of what I've been given. But what if everything that I've been given was to break this pattern of believing we need to work so hard to be worthy of living? Am I being courageous and humble when I give up this pursuit of reaching some ideal destination? Or am I just blocking myself from fear and laziness and self-sabotaging? What if being excellent and fulfilling my mission wasn't about production or status, but embodying wholeness, radical acceptance? What if this was all a game, and the way to measure if I'm winning or losing is not how far I get or how much I make, but how deeply I'm enjoying the life I'm creating? And feeling so frustrated because I don't know what I want or how to share my gifts is actually what's stopping me from enjoying the game. Maybe my genius is being in the mystery. Maybe it's being able to be happy without knowing what's right or wrong. And trusting that there are no mistakes, so there's no need to be so afraid. Instead of being paralyzed by uncertainty and the fear of making a mistake, what if I remembered that to be 착해, to be good, includes being kind to myself and to give voice to my feelings instead of forcing myself to 참아, to suffer quietly? The origin story of Korea tells of a tiger and a bear who prayed to become human. They were told that they would be transformed if they fasted on garlic and mugwort and remained inside a dark cave for 100 days. The bear was 착해, he was obedient, and he suffered through the discomfort and became a woman. What a victory! But the tiger was weak and bad. He remained untamed. And like Eve, he gave in to temptation. He ate what he desired and he ran out of that cave towards freedom. To bear also means to give birth. What if instead of being the obedient bear, following instructions that are clear and certain to become a good woman, what if I also embraced the tiger? My freedom, my desire, my animal hunger, and risked remaining who I am, as I am? What if the tiger was just as good as the bear? What if sacrificing everything for an ideal is not the only way to live that's valuable? What if it was okay to be good and it was okay to be bad? If it was okay to be certain and know what you want, and it's okay to not know and just be open to what comes? And what if I already have everything I want? To be in love and to share my gifts? What if I was born to accept and love who I already am? And that this was the gift that could birth a new way of being.